Hi everyone, so today's look is the look I do to school on most days. It's just a kind of light makeup look with a bit of eyeshadow. I filmed this in my hall room a couple months ago, so sorry about the quality, but enjoy! Hi everyone, welcome back to my hall room. Here is where I'd like to give a slight disclaimer and apologies for sounding so bitchy and done here, and I promise I will be more happy and enthusiastic in future videos. I would off the fan and make the audio better, but it's too hot to deal with and I can't be bothered, so yes, deal with that. Okay, so today I'm going to show you my updated makeup routine thing. Okay, so I'm starting to like break out a bit because of my period is coming, so yeah. So usually I just use concealer and then I use the Innis free thing, but today, since I got the new Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer thing, I'm gonna like try this and see how much coverage it is, and then if it's not enough, I'm gonna layer on some other concealer. Okay, so I'm using it in the shade Light. Either I'm dumb and I don't know how to operate this, or it's just not cooperating with me. Okay, scrap that, I don't have enough time to figure this out today. So instead, I'm gonna use this Colourpop No Filter Concealer. And I'm using it in the shade Fair 8. And now to blend it out with a beauty blender. Okay, so as you can see, the coverage is like not bad, but you can still like kind of see through, so I think I'm gonna like layer on. But if I wasn't like breaking out, I think it would be okay. Or if I wanted to go for like a lighter look and stuff, so I'm just gonna go in with my trusty Innisfree Concealer thing in the shade 4. I swear by this thing, it's amazing and it feels like nothing on my skin. Wow, blend, blend, blend. Cool time lapse. Blend. Yes, girl, get it. Now that I'm all white and look like a ghost and blemish free, I'm gonna go ahead and use my Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder to set my face. Oh, and I'm using my Tarte Flamingo brush set. I got the whole set for like super cheap, so you should always look at the Sephora discounts. That's right, keep sweeping, get every corner. Yes, we don't want to be shiny. Moving on to eyebrows. My eyebrows are red because I haven't like threaded them for a few months and I really need to do that, but we'll deal with what we got. Many months later, me editing this in quarantine still has a wreck of an eyebrows and has still not threaded them. So I'm using the Innisfree brow pencil in the shade, I think, Chestnut. This thing is great, it's like $5, so you should just buy it. I've been told that my eyebrows look like triangles here. I'm sorry, this is my natural eyebrow shape, so in conclusion, please thread your brows. Okay, my brows look kind of crazy right now because like I don't have the rest of my face, but promise you it will look okay later, or we can fix it. So moving on to contour. I just got this bronzer from Colourpop yesterday. I heard it's like quite good and I've been needing a bronzer, so let's try it. I'm using the shade Coconut Beach. I didn't bring my contour stick. Okay, because I stupidly left my contour stick behind that I just bought and I was gonna show y'all. We're just gonna use powder today. Okay, so I'm using a Tarte brush again from the collection. I quite like it, it's quite like subtle. I think it's very comparable to the Hoola one, which is like way more X. Because I kind of want to use my other one as well. So we shall use the Hoola one for nose contour. Just grabbing an eyeshadow brush, I'm just gonna like dip it in. And contour. And I just use my fingers to blend it out. Moving on to blush. I'm using this blush that I got in Bangkok from Cara. It's a velvet blush in the shade 6. I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush. This one is from some drugstore brush. And I just like to sweep it on like that. And pop a tiny bit on my nose. I usually draw my eyeliner first because it's more likely to screw up, and then I don't want to like screw up my eyeshadow, so yeah, let's do that. I'm using the eyeliner from uemera. Usually used to like just outline the corners of my eye here. I wouldn't like go all the way. But then I've since realized that actually going all the way like makes your eyes like really more defined and it really like looks better. So I've been trying to do that more. But it's more likely to screw up. See, look at the difference. Okay, moving on to eyeshadow, I'm gonna use the Colourpop's Give It To Me Straight. Okay, this palette is like quite a pinky palette, as you can see, and the missing shade though. But okay, I don't want to go too crazy today, but okay, let's see. Okay, first I'm gonna actually grab the Wet n Wild like contour palette, and because it's quite dark for me, so I like to actually just use the brown for eyeshadow all over my lid as a base color. Okay, I also like to blend it out on my fingers. Okay, next I'm gonna mix these two shades, Frank and BS. It's a bit of like a orangey brown kind of color, and then I'm gonna put it near my crease. Using like a fluffy brush, I'm just gonna blend it out. I really don't know what I'm doing half the time, so just blend and it'll look okay. Okay, I'm gonna put this dark shade over here called Actually on my creases so to kind of like define it more. Here I'm just switching between the normal eyeshadow brush and the blending brush I used earlier. Going back with that shade as well, I'm gonna like go quite close to my lash line over here and just like kind of shade it a bit. I like to use darker shades that are like dark browns or close to black, just kind of like to define the eye a bit more. Okay, and now I'm just gonna blend it all together. When in doubt, just blend. It always makes it look better in the end. Okay, since it looks like quite brown right now, I'm gonna add some like pinks in the middle. Use this shade down right, which is like a light pink. And then I'm gonna pop some glitter, this color, in the center and in the inner corners of my eye. When dealing with glitter, I like to use my fingers. I feel like you get a lot more control and it just has a nicer effect, really packing the glitter on, you know? Especially when putting it in the inner corners of your eyes, I feel like using your fingers gives you a lot more control so it doesn't turn out too crazy. Gonna go on to lashes. So using my lash color, just gonna like... Forgot to bring my favorite mascara now, which is the Misty one. So I'm using the 1 in 3 mascara from Wet n Wild. I don't really do my bottom lashes because Singapore is so hot and it always smudges, so I'm just coating my top lashes and using the front of the wand to get those small little fun pieces of hair in the front of my eye. Finally, moving on to highlight. I'm using the Colourpop Pressed Powder Highlight. This highlighter is like amazing. Don't buy the Super Shock one, I feel like that sucks. But the pressed powder one is really good. Okay, high points on the face. Finally, I'm gonna move on to lips and I'm gonna use the Peripera Ink Air Velvet and in shade 3. I always like to blend it out with my finger. I love the feeling of this like lipstick on my lips. It's like, it feels very like soft. I don't know. It's great. And then of course, I need to set it with some setting spray. So I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. Okay, and that is my completed makeup look. Let me know what kind of like looks you want me to like do more of next time. Maybe a more intense eyeliner or something. But thanks for watching. Bye!